Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome to another paint and sip with me. I'm really excited to be here today and to show you guys to do this lovely Valentine's Day painting. So we're painting like those candy hearts. Oh my god, they're so amazing. I am going to show you guys how to do this, how much fun it could be. But first things first, I want to make sure everyone's comfortable. So please put on your protective gear that we have sent in the kit. And also please get yourself something to drink. Today, I'm already half a glass in, but I'm drinking mimosas and I feel good. I'm very relaxed and I'm ready to go. If you don't drink, maybe stretch a little bit before we start, yell a little bit before we start, get your sparkling drink, because it's nice to have something to snack on or to drink while you do this, okay? I'm excited to get started. My name is Sasha, and let's go. Okay, so first things first, you're gonna take the marker that I sent to you, and you're going to outline these things, okay? You're gonna outline them darker so that you'll be able to see after we do the background. This should take about 5 minutes. All right, so this is how it should look once you are completed. You should be able to see everything darker and just I think the best part of having you guys draw these stencils over is so you also can understand what's on the canvas, understand the shapes and the lines, just in case you do put too much paint and you have to repaint. This is a good way to kind of just see what's going on, okay? So to get started, we are using 3 brushes today. Brush number 1 is our big boy, and we're using this for our background. So I have my paint plate here, and I normally use the same plate because once the paint is dry, the colors don't really match. They don't like mix together once they're dry. Like, look at, I can like scrape it off, okay? So if you ever put a color down and you fill the plate up and you're afraid to make a new color because you think it's gonna like mess up the color, I'm here to tell you that it will not. So for this painting, I'm gonna go ahead and do, sorry guys, my background. So my background for this painting, I think I'm going to do, this painting is like the candy hearts for Valentine's Day that you buy in that little box. I think it's mostly for kids now. I'm gonna do my background, so I'm gonna keep these colors very pastel. So we're gonna use a lot of white, and I'm gonna do my background. Let's bring this down a little bit. Okay, that's better. So I'm gonna do my background green. So I'll teach you guys a little bit of color theory because we only send you the primary colors. So you have red, you should have red there, you should have blue, you should have yellow, black, white, and also brown, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and paint this background green though, because that's my favorite color. If you guys want to practice at this point some color mixing, I will go ahead and show you how to make some pretty colors. Okay, so to make orange, let's make some orange really quick. So to make orange, you want to make sure you have a clean brush. I'm going to get some yellow. I'm going to get some red. And I have orange. You can always add white in there if you feel like you want a lighter color, like I was saying about the pastels. Always add white, and that makes all these colors instantly pastel. All right, so let me add some white to show you guys what I'm talking about. So it's still orange, but now it's like, oh wow, that's pretty. Okay, so now let's make some pink. So I'm gonna grab some red. I'm gonna grab some white. Now I'm gonna have a really, really pretty pink there. Okay, so you can also practice on the back of your canvas mixing colors before you put them on the canvas. There's no crime. You can always pause this video and, you know, try your thing, do your thing. All right, so I'm just practicing these colors for the hearts when we get to it. So that's the pink that we have there. Let's rinse that out. Then I'm gonna do a blue. So I'm just gonna grab blue. And I'm gonna grab white. And obviously the more white you add, the more pastel and light these colors will become. So it's really up to you. You control the tone of the colors that we have here today. Okay, so there's that color. Let's do a light green, why don't we? So I grab my yellow. And I'll grab my blue. We'll have a very nice green there. Then I will add white. And it will make it even lighter. And again, so the more white you add, the lighter these colors become, okay? I'm also gonna make a purple, because why not? Okay, why not? Clean my brush. I'm going to add blue. Let's do purple here. I'm gonna add blue. And I'm going to add red. And I'm gonna get this beautiful dark rich purple, because blue and red are some rich colors, okay? And once I get that beautiful rich color, I'm gonna grab some white and I'm gonna make that color pastel. Okay, so much white. Could even add more white to make it a very lavender, very light color, okay? That's just beautiful. It's just beautiful. These colors are beautiful. Okay, then I'm going to do a light yellow because, like, why not? So let's do yellow. It's just plain yellow. And I'm gonna add some white. And we're gonna get really, really yellow there. Okay? So those are like our pastel colors. You can add, look at this. I'm gonna add some more to this orange to make it even lighter. But those, I think these are like all the colors for the little candy heart things. So here we go. We have yellow and white. We have red, blue, and white. We have red, yellow, and white. We have just red and white. I could even add a little more white here. Just want to show you guys what I mean. Like, these colors get super light, but they still hold that color. You know, it's just beautiful. I love pastel colors. They're so fun. So we have red and white here. Then we have blue and white here. And then we have green and white. So these are all the colors that you can use to paint these hearts. So I'm just going to paint like this. And I could already tell, like, I want to add more white into this color, to this painting. Okay. And I'm doing like a solid background, but you can always feel free to do, you know, you can get funky with it. You can do like dots. You know, you can paint any way that you want to get the color on. There's no rule that says you have to do it in a straight line. You can go sideways. You can do whatever you want to do. Okay? So I'm just basically painting around these hearts with this brush, just getting that color on the background. Okay. definitely need more paint on this brush. But I'm just making it work so you guys can see, like, it will work. Okay? So I'm doing the best that I can to not paint in the hearts. However, even though you can, you know, fix that later, it's just easier to keep the shape there for your eyes later. So that's the green I have. And I think that that's really pretty. Just kind of want to keep my background super flat, cloud looking, like light and airy. I'm going to add some white to this color. I'm going to add it right on the canvas. I'm basically just going to do the same thing. So I'm just coloring in all the background. I'm also painting my sides, my tops, all that stuff. Okay. Okay. So I have this done. I really want to keep that shape, so I'm not afraid to use my finger and wipe off some wet paint so I can see my lines for later when I'm actually ready to paint these hearts, because hearts are like the hardest shapes, at least for me, to draw. I have such a hard time drawing hearts. Okay, so now that I've worked my white into this background, and you can have fun, it doesn't have to be solid. If you want to kind of see some green, some more green in some areas, or more white, have fun, okay? Just make sure that you can still see those lines for your hearts for later on when you're ready to paint. Okay? So there we have it. We have our background done. And you want to kind of let it sit and dry for a bit so that you can work on other things. I love adding more to my background all the time. I'm just going to do the sides and the top of the canvas. And it's so easy with this brush. It's just like so easy. You can also do this like different colors if you want, completely up to you, but I just think it makes the canvas get such a nice finish when you hang it up on the wall. It's like the paint goes all the way to the other side. Okay, I'm done with that. I'm gonna let that dry. And if you're finicky like me, you want to like always add or do something, just try to control yourself so that it dries so that you can do more. You don't want the background to be wet while you're trying to, you know, while you're trying to work on the rest of the painting, because then you'll mess it up. So once that's done, I'm going to grab my water, I'm going to take my brush, I'm going to hit the bottom of that cup just to make sure it's clean. I'm going to stir it. Don't make a mess. And then once I'm done cleaning the brush, I'm just going to take it like this and squeeze out that extra water. Okay? And if you feel like it's not clean enough, you can also stick your hand in there and just, you know, kind of work the paint out. But always remember to squeeze out that water, because this brush holds a lot of water, but it's really good for backgrounds. Just simple, easy, and then, you know, throw it out or clean it well and keep it for next time. Completely up to you. So I'm gonna let this background dry and then we will come back. So if you guys want to practice at this point some color mixing, colors that you can use to paint these hearts now that your background's dry. So I would do a couple samples, choose my favorite. So for my favorite to go with this painting, I'm definitely gonna do yellow. I'm thinking purple has to happen, pink has to happen, and I'm indecisive between the orange and the blue. That's it. Since my background's already green, I'm not gonna add green heart. That's just gonna be annoying. So I'm gonna do yellow, purple, orange, and pink, I think. I don't know, I'm just indecisive. I'm indecisive. I might just do the blue. I don't know. Let's see what happens. But okay, so grab your medium brush. You decide your colors too. If you need to pause the video and to just stare at these colors, here you go. Here's a still. Pause the video. Choose your 3, go 4. All right, cool. So I'm gonna grab my medium brush and I'm going to just basically choose a color. I'm gonna start with the yellow and white because that just seems like the easiest one to do. I'm gonna grab my yellow and grab my white and I'm gonna mix it onto my plate. Like so, like that. And again, like the more white you add, the more pastel these colors become, and they're so gorgeous. Oh my god. All right, so I'm gonna do yellow here in the center. I'll do my center heart yellow. I just really want you guys to have fun when you're painting these things. Sip while you're painting these things. And just like don't stress out about it. Just have fun. Like I said, choose the colors that you like. You can always add some, like I dip my paint in the water, then I add that little bit of water to my colors to help it move sometimes on the canvas. I find sometimes paint gets stuck and it doesn't know where to go. Add a little water and tell it where to go. Alright, but I do want you guys to literally have so much fun painting these paintings. I don't want you to be stressed out. I don't want you to be like wondering, is it good enough? It's always good enough, okay? Like, art is what you can get away with, and honestly, if you think it's great and you have that confidence enough to hang it up, someone else is probably going to tell you the same thing. This is great. This is wonderful. And if this is your first painting, be kind to yourself, you know. Just be here and be kind. Be present. Be happy that you're doing some art therapy, because this is really good for the soul. You can always use your pinky on the canvas to help you, guide you to make better lines. And then I find also that it's best to hold the paintbrush like a pencil. You have more control. A lot of people hold it like this, but I like to hold it like this because it's mine. I own you. I run this. So it helps a lot when you hold it closer to you. Definitely gonna do purple. My heart was screaming purple, so I'm gonna do purple next. And the fun thing about purple and yellow is that they're complementary colors, so I'm definitely gonna put them next to each other. And I think I'm gonna go with this one for the purple. So if you remember from my color selection, I'm just going to add blue, red, and white, and I will have purple. And you can go as light as you want, as dark as you want. Like, these doesn't have to be pastel. They can be dark colors. Listen, creativity is free, and use it. If you got it, use it. I'm gonna go ahead and mix my purple right there. I'm just gonna add a lot of white. Look how that white just brightens it up. Oh my god, it's so beautiful. I almost want lavender, but I'm like, don't be greedy. But I'm definitely gonna be greedy and get myself some lavender. Lavender is such a beautiful color. It's so relaxing. Definitely gonna add more white. Alright, that's light enough for my likings. Take some, dip my paintbrush in some water. Mix that paint around again, and then I'm gonna go in and just hold it like a pencil, and carve that heart right out. And I think sometimes it's best to not use too much paint. You want these things to dry, you know, so you can keep working on them and add dimensions and things like that. So try not to use too much paint as you're attacking this, doing this. Okay. I can still kind of see my words there, but they're pretty much gone. And that happens too, that happens, so that's okay. As long as we have this heart shape, we are in good shape. All right, now what color do we do next? I definitely want to do pink. I have to do pink, okay? Pink has to go on here. And I'm just refilling my beverage. Okay. I feel like just as nervous as you guys might feel on the other side of this camera, I'm feeling that nervousness on this side because you're watching me create in live action. Like, you know, at least I can't really see what y'all are doing, but y'all get to see all of the ups and downs of me making this painting happen. And this is the first time I'm painting this as well, so I don't have an upper hand. I'm just painting along with you guys, okay? All right, so I think this is a very, very, very pretty pink. Add some water there just to get it moving a little more. It's a very, very pretty pink. I'm crazy and I want to add more white, so I'm gonna do it. There's no rules. I'm gonna do more white. So now I have this really, really, really beautiful pink. Okay. All right, so I think I'm gonna do the pink one. Because am I gonna choose? All right, so I did yellow, purple. I'm doing pink. I'm not gonna do green, so it's blue or orange. So it's like, do I put the pink here with them? Or the orange over here? Decisions! I'm gonna put the pink here. Because it's a cute pink and this says cute. Logic, the logic us creators think of. All right, so that's what I'm going with. And I'm being nice to myself, and I'm holding this, like, I'm doing these strokes with confidence. Like, you know, I know I'm a good painter. And you need to know the same thing. Like, you're a good painter, so do these strokes with so much confidence. Okay, I am filling these in. Oh my God, look how wonderful. These are so beautiful. And I hope you guys are doing different colors. I hope you're doing the same color. Feel free to send me photos. I'm gonna add my Instagram in the description. If you love these videos, also if you love these videos, also feel free to subscribe to this channel because I will be posting so many more paint videos. Some to be sold, some just for fun. I'm literally just going to explore this entire experience with YouTube and art. So definitely subscribe, definitely send me pictures, just let me know how yours turned out. If you did this without buying the kit, I would love to see that creativity too. That's just so amazing. All right, so now that I'm actually doing all of them, I'm gonna add the blue. I'm not gonna do the orange, I'm gonna do the blue. Okay. process of elimination, y'all. So I'm gonna go ahead and yeah, I'm gonna do the blue. I think the blue would make this feel whole. So that's really cute. Oh my god, I love it. I love it. I hope you guys are over there getting so excited about yours too, because this one was very simple, very easy, fun to do. And it's in the spirit of the holiday, you know, like it's just so cute. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna do blue. All right, yep, I'm gonna do the blue. And besides the purple, all the other ones I can still see the words under there, but I remember that it said I love you, so I got this. All right, so then also blue, I'm just gonna do blue and white. I'm definitely gonna do more white than blue. So this is how much blue I used. Just 2 dips in the blue, and then I'm just gonna do white. And I think I'm gonna do like 1 more scoop of white still, because I love these light colors. They're giving me such cute Valentine's Day vibes, and I really love it. Okay, so I'm gonna take this blue and I'm just gonna fill in my last heart. Oh my god, I made the right decision. I did. The orange is such a pretty color too, so if you chose orange, I'm not knocking you, but I just love this palette. I can't wait to see what you guys did and what colors you chose. Okay, add some more white to this blue. And I kind of love the placements of these hearts. Like, they're really fun to just color in and just bring the whole piece back to life. Stop moving so much, stop it. Okay. That was so easy, oh my god. Okay, so now that all our hearts are finished, I just want to give our painting a second to dry. You want to let these dry before you put the words on, okay? So what I will do in the meantime is show you guys how to add some dimension to these. I want these shapes to kind of feel like they're floating. I don't want them to look as flat as they do, okay? So at this time, if you want to pause the video and continue to fill in your hearts, if I did it a little faster than you, then go ahead and pause the video. I'm going to come back and show you guys how to add dimensions. If you want to add anything to your background, also feel free to do that. And yeah, I'll come back and show you guys the rest. Take a break, stretch your legs, stretch your arms, press pause. I'll still be here. Hey guys, welcome back. Obviously, I repainted my background. The background's not the only thing I painted, but life happens. I have somewhere to go. I've had probably too many mimosas as well. But I wanted to come back here and finish this with you guys, so I hope you took a good pause. And if you fixed anything that was wrong with your background, if you wanted to add another layer just to make it look neater, all that good jazz, I hope you guys went ahead and did that, because now we're gonna get into highlighting and contouring these shapes. All right, so I love the colors that are here right now. It's like kind of ashy, it's not too perfect, and that kind of gives the candy vibes. So what I want to get into is basically just adding dimension to these hearts, and adding mimosas to my heart. I don't know if that was a good joke. I'm not really good at jokes. I should totally stop. Okay, so back to our color base. All right, so these are the colors. If these are the colors you guys have, I just want to show you how to add some dimension. All right, so first things first, we are going to do the words in red, like a dark red, or like a red with white, because that color is so transparent. Like, You just need to add a little bit of white or a little bit of black to get it moving, okay? So I also had a snack. Okay, but for each color, you're gonna make a darker color of the same color. So let's start first with the green. So I'm gonna do yellow, I'm gonna do blue, I'm gonna yellow and blue, and I got my green. And instead of adding, ooh, I'm not gonna add any white, I'm just gonna keep that. See how that's like a different shade? And then I'm just cleaning my brush. Then I'm gonna do the blue, like our regular blue. I'm gonna just get some blue here. That's a little too dark, okay? So I wanna do blue, and I wanna mix a little bit of white with my blue. Not too much. More blue than white, definitely. I don't know if I can put, oh, yep, that looks pretty. You can always add just a little dabble more of blue. But yeah, so you want to have them just be a little darker. I'm going to do it for all the colors because I don't want to hear any complaints in the comments like, well, I did red and you didn't show me how, so it came out crazy. All right, so I'm going to do red next. And I'm going to do just plain red, and I'm going to do, oh my God, so little white. Oh my God, so little white. And even if the white takes over, I'm going to add some more red because I really want that color to be a little deeper than the pastel that we have. So do you guys see where I'm going with this? All right, so now if you did orange, and if I already did your three colors and you want to skip ahead, girl, go ahead, press that little button. Or if you're interested in watching, that's totally fine too. But for the orange, it's just red and yellow, and I'm not going to add any white. Okay, so if it's too light, you can just add a little more red. If it's too dark, you can add some more yellow. Okay, then I'm going to do purple. So again, to make purple, that is blue. I almost put it there, my brain. Okay, blue and red mixed together. Now this is like way dark. Okay, so I don't want to use that. I want to actually put a little bit of white. And I don't know what a little bit is when it comes to white. But like a little bit of white. Like so, like that. I'm going to add some more blue. And I'm going to add some more red. I think I added way too much white. Okay, some more red. So what I mean, guys, just play with it until you get somewhere that you're actually comfortable. And yeah, I think that's a very nice deep purple compared to the other. And then for for yellow, I'm just gonna leave it plain Jane. I'm gonna have her be plain Jane, okay? So that's the contour colors that we're gonna be using right now. So if you're using one of these colors, just make a darker version on your plate for me. And I'm gonna show you what we're about to do with it right now. Okay, all right, so what I did is make a darker blue, and I added a little bit of water to just get that paint moving. I'm using my tiny brush, the detail brush, all right? And so what you're gonna do is you're gonna take that color and you are going to trace that heart. You're gonna trace it. Instead of using black, we're gonna use the same colors, okay? Because we want this to be cute and friendly. So you can use your pinky for stability, or you can take it off the canvas and draw it in your lap. There's no rules, whatever makes you feel comfortable, okay? So what I'm doing right now is just adding some contour to this heart, honestly. So after I do that, I'm just going to kind of blend out that line like such, just so it doesn't look super harsh, although I do want it to have a difference. You guys see that? I'm gonna probably add a little bit more white because I want to have like an in-between color. I want to get these like really blended, but if you like it like that, leave it like that. There are no rules, okay? So I'm just gonna put like a little inside color here. You could even use your hand to help blend these colors together as well. I'm just trying to eliminate that harsh blue line. I want it to look very natural, and Yeah, so I think that's actually a good trick. So use your finger. This paint comes off your hand, don't be scared. And just kind of rub it out so it looks very, yeah. All right, so next I'm going to make my purple. I think this blue is dark enough for me to just add a little red. So if you did purple, look at that, cheat code. If you didn't, remember, refer back to the colors that I showed you before. Take your time, take a sip, and just relax. We're having fun, okay? All right, so I have my red here. I'm just adding it, making that like dark purple. That's also light purple. It's like perfect, perfect, perfect. All right, a little more red, a little more blue, a little bit more water. Really your own system. Have fun mixing these colors. Honestly, it's my favorite part of painting. It's just making my own colors and my own design. So again, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just going to go around the heart with a steady hand, as steady as you have. And then I'm just going to take my finger and smudge that line, but I'm pulling it in, okay? So I'm pulling it inwards towards the heart. Okay? Because you don't want it to dry, so you want to kind of do it as you go. So I'm just going to do my other art line, LOL. Okay? And then I'm just going to pull that harsh line in and just kind of blend. But again, if you like it with the harsh line, leave it. Okay? Art is very subjective, so whatever you think looks best, looks best. Okay. So I'm doing all the outlines. Okay. And I'm just running my finger right on that line. Okay. I'm using my middle finger, but whatever finger makes you feel comfortable, okay? There's no rules. Okay. Ooh, look at that. It's popping right off the page. All right. Now I'm going to do yellow. And for yellow, I'm just going to use the natural yellow color. Just yellow by itself. With a little bit of water so that it helps me with movement. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just going to trace along the outside of that heart. I'm going to be super forgiving for myself if I make a mistake, because whatever. Mistakes are made to be made. They're meant to be made, okay? Everybody makes mistakes. So I'm taking this down. And then I am doing my other side. Now, if you did yellow and you're going to smudge it and it wasn't the first heart you smudged, just be careful, because yellow really only lights itself. So if you mix it with other colors, it will no longer be yellow. So I'm going to use a different finger and just kind of pull that in. Pull that in. Okay. This is super fun, guys. I'm having such a good time painting this painting. I feel really relaxed. The hearts make me feel love, just everything. Alright, so I am now making my dark pink. So I'm using just more red and less white. Okay, so I'm doing just a mixture of those two. I'm gonna add a little bit of water there. Add some more water, because that's just my business. Like Tabitha says, that's my business. All right, then I'm gonna take the same, I'm still using the same brush, guys, okay? I'm just cleaning it and using it on different colors, okay? So I'm just adding that darker pink around, smudging as I go, being super forgiving to myself, and just enjoying the process of being an artist in my own home. How comfortable are you right now? Who's judging you but you right now? It's kind of cool. All right, so my last line there. I'm gonna smudge, smudge, smudge. I got a little bit on the yellow, but that's okay. Again, forgiving, okay? So, boom. Those look really good. They're like bouncing off, okay? So, now, I'm gonna fix this little part. Oops, there was red in my brush, girl. All right. See, yellow is not friends with anybody. I try to tell you guys, like, this color is like, if you don't leave me by myself, sorry. If you don't leave me by myself, I will fail you. So don't let the yellow fail you. You control yellow. Okay? So now I'm gonna make the red color to write the words, okay? And again, if you want to change the words, oh my God, you totally can. There are no rules. So I'm just adding more red to this already red pink. I'm gonna add, oh my God, so much more red. Just so we have like a color that's not pink and not red, but both pink and red at the same time. Not magenta, it's not pink, it's not red, it's just there. Okay, so I'm gonna use that with the same brush, and I'm going to just spin my brush in my paint like so, just to make sure I'm getting most of the paint at the tip, okay? And then I'm gonna start writing these words back. So this yellow heart says kiss me. I'm just gonna go for it. I do not like painting S's, and I just had to do 2 in a row. Oof. That was a ride. Okay. So kiss me. This painting is not difficult at all. It's actually one of my favorites because it's so relaxing and the colors are so muted and they make me feel so good. All right. Now this one says I love you, so I'm gonna go ahead and and I painted over the words, so I'm just freehanding this. I just want to show you guys how easy it is when you're confident with your strokes to just be confident, okay? So I love you, you love me, we're a happy family. Okay, and then this one says cute. I'm just gonna do the same thing. And I'm repeating these just in case you have painted over your letters as well and you don't remember what it said, okay? So cute. I don't know about y'all, but I'm feeling cute. Okay. And then I have one more, and this one says hug. And these candies, in my opinion, are actually disgusting, but they're so cute and thoughtful. And when I was younger, I used to love getting them. And like when your parents would buy like Valentine's Day gifts for the whole class, I would love to get these candies because I would give the guy I liked like I love you and stuff like that. Super fun. Really nostalgic, this painting here. It just brings you back. And if your children are doing this painting, I'm sure they are familiar with this candy. Okay, so here we go. And that is it. That is all. I'll bring it closer so you guys can see. And again, for the background, like if you feel like you want to add something, you can totally add more I love it solid. But again, I'll show you guys a trick. If you feel like, because I feel like polka dots really make a painting super cute, super fun. You can go ahead and dip the back of the brush in some paint, and then you can polka dot your whole painting away. Right? So that's really realistically the easiest way to get polka dots. You have enough paint on your brush. Look how perfect those dots are, and they're all different sizes. So it's super fun to do if you want to add something to the background. If you love it just like I do, go ahead and give it your signature, and you are all done. I want to thank you guys again for joining. Please don't forget to subscribe and also to send photos. I would love to see how yours turned out. I hope you used different colors, and I hope you were drinking your drinky drink. I almost spilled mine. But yeah, this has been a really fun painting. I really enjoyed it. On a scale of 1 to 10 of difficulty, I would say this one was about a 5. This reminds me of the other heart painting that we have for Valentine's Day. That one's pretty simple, but it does get the vibes going. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and please subscribe. I'll have more art content coming very, very soon, not just Valentine's Day. Peace and love and blessings. Goodbye. Until next time.